What's up, my Italian timers? Welcome back to IT Italian time. Guys, in this video, we're gonna do some quick exercise practice with l'imperfetto. So the imperfetto is a verb tense in Italian, super common. It's a past tense verb tense describing something that's ongoing, something that kind of lasts or something without a clear starting and stopping point. So here's how we're gonna do this. I'm going to say a verb and a person, and you have to quickly conjugate the verb into the imperfetto using that person. For example, if I say io fare, I want you to say facevo, okay? If I say tu mettere, I want you to say mettevi. Remember, you gotta be fast because that's how it's gonna be when we're actually speaking Italian and you use imperfetto. A random verb will hit you, a random person will hit you, and you gotta conjugate it instantly. So are you guys ready? No, you're not ready? Well, check out this imperfetto conjugation table. Study that and then let's get started, okay? Okay, so I'm literally looking down at my phone for random verbs and we're gonna get started. Number one is abbandonare io. Abbandonavo. What about baciare lei? Baciava. What about ballare voi? Ballavate. What about bloccare tu? Bloccavi. You blocked. What about causare it? Causava. What about cucinare? Noi. Cucinavamo. What about fare loro? Facevano. What about fare io? Facevo. Fare is irregular, so be sure to memorize that one. What about andare voi? Andavate. What about andare lui? Andava. What about venire tu? Venivi. Venire io? Venivo. Okay, now let's do a reflexive verb. What about riposarsi io? Mi riposavo. What about riposarsi lei? Si riposava. What about riposarsi noi? Ci riposavamo. What about dormire loro? Dormivano. What about dormire voi? Dormivate. Let's do another reflexive. What about svegliarsi? Svegliarsi io. Mi svegliavo. I used to always wake up. I woke up. What about svegliarsi tu? Ti svegliavi. What about svegliarsi voi? Vi svegliavate. Difficult right there. Okay, what about disegnare loro? Disegnavano. What about leggere io? Leggevo, I read. What about leggere lei? Leggeva, she read. Okay guys, very good, excellent job. Now let's do a new verb tense. We did imperfetto, now let's do passato prossimo, the brother or cousin of imperfetto. Similar, but at the same time, definitely different. So now we're going to do passato prossimo. Same game, same rules, are you ready? Okay, so let's do chiedere lei. Lei ha chiesto, ha chiesto. Remember, with passato prossimo, a verb will either take avere or essere as its auxiliary verb. In the case of chiedere, it's avere. So you conjugate avere into lei, which is a, and then you use the past tense of chiedere, chiesto. Lei ha chiesto. Let's continue. What about io spiegare? Ho spiegato. Ho spiegato. What about tu spiegare? Hai spiegato. So again, spiegare takes avere as its auxiliary verb. What about comprare? Comprare noi. Abbiamo comprato. What about comprare voi? Avete comprato. Again, comprare takes avere as its verb. So you see how common avere is. You should definitely know avere perfectly well. What about muoversi io? This is one of the most difficult. Muoversi io. Mi sono mosso. That's irregular. And remember, every time with a reflexive, if you have that pronoun at the beginning, it's always essere. So let's do another example, maybe easier. Svegliarsi lei. Si è svegliata. And you have to have the A ending with svegliata because it's feminine. So si è svegliata. What about svegliarsi tu? Ti sei svegliata. So again, the auxiliary verb is essere because it's reflexive, ti sei svegliato, and the ending should either be o if it's a man or a if it's a woman. So ti sei svegliato, ti sei svegliata, depending on who it is. What about andare noi? So we went. Siamo andati. Siamo andati. Why siamo? Because andare takes essere as its auxiliary verb, not avere. And remember, anytime an auxiliary verb is essere, the following verb's last letter will be conjugated correctly. Not conjugated, but in agreement. So siamo andati, plural and masculine, because I'm a man, so we went. If it's all girls, siamo andate. If it's just one woman, è andata. If it's one man, è andato. You get the point. Okay, last one. What about crescere voi? Siete cresciuti. Crescere takes essere, okay? So that is passato prossimo. Remember, we did imperfetto and passato prossimo. So guys, I hope you were fast. I hope you were able to do it. I hope you had some success. And I hope you learned something most important. I wanted to remind you another time that we do have La Scuola d'Italiano, the Italian school. It's a school for me and Sonia to teach you Italian. And every week we release a lesson on our Patreon page. The lesson is usually about 40 to 45 minutes long, and there's homework and exercises and so many tools and resources for you to learn Italian. The price is $10 a month. So if you're learning Italian, I think you guys should check that out. And I really believe it can help you learn and improve Italian. So let's stop there. I hope you enjoyed imperfetto practice and passato prossimo practice. Super useful. And guys, I'll see you on the streets of Italy, okay? Peace.